Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be on this look that you're seeing right now in this like awkward little posing segment. I've already primed my eyes with my Urban Decay concealer and my Mercier translucent powder to set it, and now I'm going to start off with the eyeshadow, like get straight into it. No playing games around here. So I'm using the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia, and I'm starting off with Raw Sienna and Burnt Orange, and these are just going to act as like the transition shade, I guess, but I'm really going to like pack this shade on. I'm going to keep building it up and up and up to make it really deep, like as deep as I can get this shade basically. And you definitely want to make sure to V it out, wing it out, smoke it out on that outer V. It's going to give the best effect, in my opinion, for this look. And then I'm going to deepen it up a little bit more with Red Ochre, basically just doing the exact same thing I did with the last two shades. I'm just kind of making it a little bit redder. Now I'm taking the deep brown from the palette and I'm going to basically deepen up everything that we've just done, except I'm going to make it a little bit more precise, and I'm going to keep it a little bit lower than the last two shades to kind of make a gradient effect, so it goes from, you know, the burnt orange to the red ochre down to the brown, and just smoking that out. Once again, I'm using a Sigma E25 brush. And now we're going to cut the crease. So I'm using a cream shadow. This is the Eyes to Mesmerise from Charlotte Tilbury, and my literal favorite brush. I can't do a cut crease without this brush. It's from Jouer. It's the 233, and it's so flat and precise and defined. It just makes everything perfect. It helps you to get that like perfect cut crease line with no like jagged parts or wobbly edges or anything like that. So I'm just packing this cream shade on as a base for the powder shades. I just feel like applying a cream base makes it a lot easier to get that Okay, I don't even know how that happened, but I accidentally cut the voiceover before I finished, but it makes it a lot easier to get that defined cut crease is what I was trying to say. And also, I find the hardest bit is this bit right here, trying to blend that cream shade in at the end so it doesn't look like, you know, misplaced or like unfinished or something like that. So I found that just patting it in with your finger actually gives the best effect blending those two shades together. Like, I love the way it turns out when I just use my fingers. I find it a lot harder using a brush to try and, you know, make everything seamless and blended. So then I'm going to take the two light shimmer shades from the palette and I'm going to pack this all over the cream shade, just setting it, making it more vibrant. And then I actually forgot to film the like little Makeup Geek pigment, but in the next clip I'm adding the afterglow pigment from Makeup Geek. This makes it even more intense and foiled. And I also use the NYX Dewy setting spray on my brush before applying this pigment. So I'm just going to finish the look off with my Essence Waterproof Gel Liner, and this is just the black one, so I'm just tight lining my eyes because I feel like tight lining your eyes is so important if you're going to put false lashes on, otherwise they just don't blend very well. And then I'm going to apply my Perversion mascara from Urban Decay. Goodness me, I need a new one. Like, look how like horrible mine is. I have a new one, I just haven't gotten it out yet because I'm waiting to put it in a haul video. Anyway, I'm just going to put some falsies on as well off camera. I use the Queen Bee lashes from Koko lashes. Like, who would have guessed, right? I'm so original. Oh gosh. Okay, so anyway, onto the face. I'm using the Becca backlight priming filter to give myself a nice dewy glow. And then the Koh Gen Do or Koh Gen Do. I don't really know like which one of those is the correct way to pronounce it. I'm the shade number 143 and I'm just... Okay guys, I'm having some technical difficulties. My voiceover just keeps randomly cutting off. I was just saying, before I was rudely interrupted, that I was applying this with my beauty blender, and then I'm gonna cream contour today actually with... So for my cream contour today, I'm using my Iconic London Cream Contouring Kit, and I'm also using this brush, which I think is from Iconic London. I could be mistaken, and then I'm blending it all in with my beauty blender, of course. Then I'm just going to highlight and conceal with my Naked Skin Concealer from Urban Decay in the shade Medium Light Neutral, and this is basically just my normal routine that I do in every single video ever. Okay, so you guys might not be able to tell, but I am trying so hard right now not to do a weird concealer face that I always do in every video. My face looks so whack whenever I blend in my concealer. So now I'm just taking my Laura Mercier translucent loose powder, and I'm just going to set my under eyes once again, trying extremely hard not to do that face I always do. And then I'm also going to bake my laugh lines, which I have actually found helps so much. If you guys get bad laugh lines, just bake them. Like, it honestly will prevent your laugh lines for the longest time. It is the best thing I've ever tried. I kind of look a little bit like the Colonel from KFC though. Anyway, setting the rest of my face, I'm using my Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette, just putting this all over my face. Now, my new obsession has been this Jouer bronzer. I don't exactly remember the shade, but it will be in the description box down below. And oh my goodness, this is the most amazing bronzer I have ever tried in my life. It is just perfect for my skin tone. I don't ever want to use anything else. Like, it's overtaken my obsession for my Hourglass bronzer, and you guys know how much I love that bronzer. Like, oh. And after that's done, I'm going to be using my Anastasia contour powders. I'm using I actually don't know the names of them. I can never tell, like, if I'm saying it the right way around. Like, when you turn it around, they go the other way, you know what I mean? So if I say it, I might be saying it's the left one, but it's actually the right one. I don't know if that made any sense, but let's just move on to the highlighter. This one is amazing. I've been using it non-stop. It's Natasha Denona. It's the Face and Body Glow in the shade Light 01. So now I'm putting a little bit of black liner into my waterline, and then I'm going to smoke out my lower lash line. So I'm going to be using the Modern Renaissance palette again, and I'm going to basically use all of the shades that I used on my crease. So raw sienna, burnt orange, red ochre, as well as a little bit of that dark brown shade, and I'm just smoking all of these into my lower lash line so it matches the top. Just taking a little bit of my Perversion mascara before moving on to lips. I forgot to include like little snippets of the lip products I use, but I used Drop Dead Red from Too Faced. It's the melted matte liquid lipstick, and then it just wasn't as dark as I wanted it to be, so I added in a little bit of Ofra Bronx, which is just a black liquid lipstick to just make it super dark, and voila, that is the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. So that brings us to the end of today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, then make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!